daughter Mackenzie's a year old, she's pretty much useless, and my husband and I don't need her anymore. As soon as Mackenzie was born, she became part of our daily vlogs on our family channel, and our audience absolutely loved her. She made us so much money. We were even able to fly private. We were able to buy a brand new mansion. We were living our best lives. Unfortunately, the older she gets, the less income she's able to bring in. For some reason, our audience just doesn't find her cute anymore. To keep up with our lavish lifestyles, my husband said that we should get a 9-to-5 job, so I did start to look, but this wasn't an option for me. I came up with a way better plan. We decided it was time to have another baby, one that could make us multi-millionaires. Wesley was such a natural, and he absolutely loves filming content with mommy and daddy. Like, look at him with the little ring light in his eyes. It doesn't even bother him one bit, and he truly, truly loves this so much. Because of Wesley, we were able to afford a brand new car. I'm so proud of all of his hard work, and mommy was able to spend 2 weeks in Turks and Caicos. Parents, this is your sign to film your children's most vulnerable moments, whether they're potty training, crying, or running around in a bikini. The internet will love it, and you will become so rich.
There's something very uncomfortable about, watching a child's life unfold on camera before they understand what a camera is. You see the cycle: pregnancy review, baby shower vlog, birth vlog, newborn content, postpartum haul, and surprise, they're pregnant again. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Family channels have turned pregnancy into a production schedule. And if you look very closely, you see that it's not just love, it is logistics.
And some of y'all will watch that video and be like, who cares? Who cares? She can have as many kids as she wants. No matter how many kids she has, doesn't mean you can't be a good parent. You cannot be a good parent with 12 children. Look at the 2 oldest children's face. What does that tell you? They're sick and tired of her being fucking pregnant. If you're constantly in a state of pregnancy or postpartum, look at the babies on her lap. Look at the babies on her lap. She just last year, 2024, February, she had another pregnancy announcement, and the daughter had the exact same face. The daughter was tired of her shit then, and then she went and turned around and got pregnant. As a parent, if you do not care enough about your children to care about the household that you are creating for them, they're sick of having more fucking siblings. Because it could mean a few things, right? It could mean a few things. One, they do not feel as though they're getting enough attention, love, and affection, which I would think is extremely valid considering there's 11 kids of varying ages and sizes, and I guarantee you that oldest is putting in a lot of work. She's a third parent. And that boy, look at his face. They're both pissed, and they're trying their hardest to compose themselves because they are on camera, and they are aware that that is a source of income for their family of 12 kids. Actually, 12 kids, 14 people. They know that that is a source of income for 14 fucking people, and they're trying to keep their composure as to not ruin the video. But as children, they can only hold back so much. This is what I mean when I talk about selfish. Selfish. They're not doing it so that they can raise good kids. It's a kink. At this point, it's a kink. It's a weird fetish. Because when you are pregnant, right, your emotions are all over the place. You can never fully be present because you're creating life. And if you're constantly in a state of pregnancy or postpartum, it takes your brain 2 years to recover from pregnancy. I don't know what the daddy do. I don't know if he does anything or social media is their only source of income. But if he's out the house and he is working, you can't be a good parent with 12 kids. You cannot be a good parent with 12 kids. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care how much money they have. I don't care if you have nannies, because if you have nannies, you yourself, the person who decided to have these children, are not able to raise these children and give them the love and affection and attention that they need. She just had a baby. She just had a baby. Look, the children are fed up. And if the children that live in the home are like, that's fucking enough, should that not be enough? Or do they not get a say-so in the household that they're being raised into? Y'all forget these are people. These kids are human beings. They're human beings. And they matter. Their opinions matter. Their feelings matter. Despicable.
Did you always know you wanted more than one kid? Or when you saw opportunity or like we need to get pregnant again for the content?
No. That's the one thing we always say, because there are people that do that kind of stuff.
Really?
I feel like there are actually people that will do that kind of stuff.
Some of these channels are now content farms. Baby number 4 drops in 2020, baby number 5 drops in 2021, baby number 6 drops in 2022. You get the idea. It's like every child is part of a new season. Like, it's giving small business, it's giving production team, it's giving we're not just a family, we're a brand. Some people will even blame the women in the family for getting pregnant every year, forgetting that the fathers are also very, very involved. They're editing vlogs, managing collabs, and filming births like it's a cinematic short film. Do you know the most annoying part? The followers, guys. The followers are part of this whole mess. They love it. Like, they would binge watch a pregnancy journey like it's a Netflix series and leave nasty comments like, oh, I can't wait for baby number 7. And then the family delivers, like literally. Views go up, gifts pour in, and the algorithm rewards the most personal parts of their lives. And then the message becomes, the more the kids, the more the content.
I deeply despise those family pages that exploit the kids. Like, I don't care how cute they are. It's really touching, but it's always exploitation to me. Those kids don't get a say on their online footprint. But more so, like, when these families be moving into their new houses off their kids' back, I'd be like, so the kids built this. Do they get an income? Like, do they have a savings account? Is their college paid for? Are they getting a salary on a monthly basis that's put into a trust fund that they can access once they turn a certain age? Like, family creators like breaking ground on their new mansion. I'm like, are the kids getting a cut? Like, I know it inherently benefits them because they are under a nicer roof, have access to more things in a nicer school, etc. But do they get paid?
These babies are born into a brand. Like, before they could walk, they've been filmed like 500 times. Before they can talk, they already have a fan base. Before they can say, no, I don't want to be filmed, their whole life is online. They might grow up knowing that, you know, they were conceived for content. And you know the interesting fact? The internet never forgets. Your potty training, your first steps, the first time you made a mistake, the first time you grew your teeth, everything will be on the timeline, even when that child is 18. Let me be very clear, you know, this is like a subtle disclaimer. Raising a family is actually very nice. Raising children is nice, but I don't think every family deserves a camera crew on Facebook or on TikTok. And I don't think that people who have 6 children, 7 children, 8 children, 9 children, 10 children on social media really wanted to. If you check, it's because of the views. It's because of that's the content that is actually making sense on their platform. But who am I to say? Who am I to judge? So the next time you see a family announcing their 7th pregnancy in 5 years, okay, I'm joking. Next time you see a family announcing their 5th pregnancy in 5 years, ask yourself, is this thing joy? Are they really happy? Or this is strategy? This is content? This is for views and for likes? And more importantly, who is actually winning? Is it the family? Is it the followers? Is it the algorithm? I really want to know. Anyway, guys, my name is Benita. If you're new here, welcome again. And if you're a returning subscriber, all the love in the world. I'd love to know what you think about, you know, how family content and pregnancy content is becoming a pandemic on social media, especially on YouTube and on TikTok. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.